Okay, yeah, this is where we're starting now. This is what I was referring to with level 7, where we'll be able to use the, oh, yeah, there's that guy. You see the pteranodons in this level? They can be a real pain in the butt. Sometimes this level bugs out a little bit as well. There's a whole ton of these guys. We're going to want to kill basically all of them. Now, a matter of getting this where I want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and grab this here, so that I can have you, then you, then you. And then between having the 30-06 and the semi-automatic, man, it's hard to say. I'll probably take the semi-automatic because it'll be a little bit more useful to me. But first, I'm going to switch this out for the 44 Magnum and basically exhaust this guy's ammo, just taking care of a bunch of pteranodons early. My aim was any good. Yeah, if we have a whole bunch of these guys flying around, traversing what we're about to traverse in this level gets to be a real pain in the butt. So you kind of have to just sit here. You don't have to, but I like to just kind of sit here and take care of a lot of these guys. Oh. What am I missing? One of these shots should not be missing. That one shouldn't have hit. Seems like there's kind of an iframe zone where they don't get hit in certain spots. Yeah, I like to sit here and take down as many of these guys as I can ahead of time. To make the passage a little bit easier further on. You'll see I already took care of one that was right here, and one that was right here. Or you two. Pretty sure there's another one perched on one of these branches here that you can actually see and attack from this spot. It might not be. Oh, yep, there is. But that's how familiar I am with this. Been able to tell a lot of that after years. Just kind of knowing. Yeah, taking care of all the guys flying around and giving it a little bit of time for the rest of them to pop out, if there are any remaining in the first place. Specifically, to make my traversal of the next section easier, assuming it doesn't bug out, because sometimes it bugs out. Sometimes you get kind of bugged as part of the way traversing this bridge section, and you end up having to kind of restart the level in the first place just because of that. Or you don't have to, actually. You can just kind of bum rush to the end. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the game will bug in this level, and it won't let you kill any more of the pteranodons, or pterodactyls, I guess. The further that you get along the bridge, I think we're good to go. Go ahead and switch to the semi-automatic. Pull out the shotgun, because this is very good on these guys as well. And then, if we get bugged, we'll just have to kind of bum rush to the end, so that we'll be okay, I guess. Yeah, let's traverse this branch here. Sometimes it just doesn't register or want to accept damage in some spots. And this music comes as, like, all the pteranodons try to, like, dive bomb you and kill you that way. I know there's that guy there. Should be able to get him, but I don't want to shoot from there, because I think sometimes that's what bugs it. Okay, that worked. At least. There's a couple of these guys that you can't actually see from very far away. Oh, yep, there you go. There's the bug. With some of them just being unshootable. So we're just going to sprint our way to the end, basically. Because if it won't let us kill them, then we're done. We can't really do anything. Yep, just like that. Yeah, sometimes I don't know why the bug happens, but sometimes it does. It might be from me, you know, shooting everything beforehand. Yeah, so now we just kind of have to rush it to the end and hope that the dive bombing doesn't knock us off the log we're about to traverse over here. I don't know if that's ever happened to me, but it may have happened once or twice. Oh, geez, two of them hit me at once? That's not good. Okay, yeah, now we made it through. That section's definitely capable of being a lot worse, though, that's for sure. Nothing in this crate that we can pick up. Black powder rifle, which can be sort of useful for, you know, what we're about to encounter here, but not useful enough to make it worth swapping out one of my weapons for, that's for sure. Those two vortexes were in the wrong spots relative to where the dinos were. That's kind of funny. Go ahead and crouch under this log. Stand right back up. Have a couple more of these guys to deal with. Shoot you so that you can't, you know, charge at me and hurt me that way. There's two of you guys up here. I believe that's supposed to be all of them, but apparently not. Music's still going. Oh, actually no, it's because there's a minor bug with the game as well where you kind of have to just deal with that as well. You have to deal with the music all the way up until you get further on into a fort. I think the game's meant to have more dinosaurs in the meantime, but just kind of doesn't, so you end up running through a big empty portion of the level. And there's another one of these circular forts, so unfortunately for me, that means that picking up extra ammo, I'm gonna have to, you know, deal with trying not to die. But thankfully, there's another checkpoint saved, so we're fine. We will survive. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, you can kind of prepare for a little bit. Picking this up, I think, is what triggers that. So that means that there's shotgun and this ammo. I'm going to go ahead and throw all my grenades. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Let's exit the fort before I do that. Cool. And now we have good enough ammo to kind of work. And hope that I don't have to pick very much up. Because, yeah, picking this up is what triggers it in this one, rather than auto-triggering. I'm not going to want to pick up very much ammo this time around. I'll switch to my regular kind of automatic that I have, and then also to the light machine gun when I run out of ammo in this thing before I do any other drastic measures. I should have died a little bit quicker than that, but that's okay. Come on. There you are. Like, I know I hear things digging through, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Just poor placement on my part, apparently. Everybody all over this one. The shotgun's just so good for this job because the reload time in between getting from one window to the next, as long as you're not having to reload while you're at a window, is usually perfect timing. Or so close as to, you know, be negligible. Just running my circle. Same old routine. Ain't no big deal. Come on. We're not dying. Okay, and it wasn't reloading, so that's not good. Could stop bugging out, going to random spots on the map. That would be nice. I guess that was the end. Had more ammo that I could have picked up right there. And just because I'm a weirdo, I sometimes like to, you know, finish repairing all the windows just because I can. Look, all that good here. Pick up ammo, hope that I don't hurt myself on accident. Open this. Save. Use all my grenades. I know you're supposed to technically use your grenades as kind of part of your arsenal, but like I said, with the risk on the Wii controls, just how likely it is for you to just end up hurting yourself instead, it doesn't work very well, so, you know. Cool. We'll continue on. Blow up the rocks. And then we have a little mini cutscene here, moving us into the next set piece action. The Tyrant King, next level. Here we go. This is a pretty fun level. Got some stones falling down on us, and we just run away for obvious reasons. So this is so it's a bad game, but I love it. Not least because it's just dinosaurs, and that's awesome. That stone blocks that up. And there she be. Honest to goodness, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yep, you see the red health bar up top. That's how we do. Continue shooting them all the way as they're running away. And as Pteranodons dive bomb you, as a means of kind of effectuating a pretty serious nonsense with the heat on your weapon. Much easier to overheat in this one, especially if you're being super aggressive with the T-Rex like I tend to be. I like to just do as much damage as I can in the short bursts that they're around. As a means of making my own life easier. And then shooting as few shots as possible into the pterodactyls. There's a T-Rex, I know it's around somewhere. Maybe not yet. Okay, now I see it. Gonna try to kill this right there, and then there's another one. That's the cave I gotta go into. And then there's another one of these guys. Because otherwise the level would be too short. I mean, the level's short anyway, but you know, that's okay. You know, the Pteranodons, there's so many of these guys. I'm effectuating extinction all on my lonesome. Get you for as much as I can in this go. And then I'll only need one more charge to finish that off. Try not to panic with the pterodactyls. So that I can avoid overheating problems. There's the T-Rex. I heard it roar. Oh. Oh, coming from the opposite direction of where I'm hearing it in my ear. That's funny. He came the closest to actually attacking me that I've encountered in this game for a good long while. Cool. That's level 8 done. I guess this might end up only being 2 episodes, actually. Like I thought, a lot of these later episodes are shorter, so, you know. Now we're in the caves, yippee! I'm gonna want to get rid of mushrooms like that, because, I mean, assuming they're mushrooms, they're some sort of fungus.
I hear you pretty and clear.
The doc made some modifications to your radio handset. The temporal vortexes shouldn't mess with the signal anymore. If you need anything, just give me a shout.
Anyway, like I was saying, try to shoot as many of these fungus ahead of time because they can kind of explode when you get too close and they kind of hurt a good bit. This is the best gun to do it with because you get ammo for this gun parts of the way through the level, or at various parts of the level, I guess. But then the shotgun is the most useful gun in this level because of these things. I don't want to take that ammo yet. So that I can dispatch you as well before I grab it.
I really hate bugs.
Good for you, Dylan. Let's go ahead and fill up the ammo in here. Yeah, and then we're going to be traversing these caves with all this fungus. We're going to have some pretty fun set pieces in this level as well. Get rid of you. Cool beans. Do the same thing for you and you, just to make my life a little bit simpler. And I can switch on to this for some more of these big old scorpions. And then have you skeleton keep away. Yes, I know I'm in your territory, but that's okay. I'm just looking for a temporal vortex engine, man. Can't you at least allow me that? I don't want to grab that out yet because that's for this. Shoot this out first. See, just being efficient with. Oh, never mind. I guess that's shotgun. Oh well, whatever. Just trying to be efficient with my ammo, like I tend to do. It's not to end up in those noxious fumes.
Dylan, come in, Dylan. Do you copy?
Damn it, don't do that.
How's it going?
You never mentioned bugs, Rock. You know how I feel about bugs.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't mention it. I didn't want to freak you out.
Oh, I'm freaked out, man. I am really freaked out.
Look,
Cheesy
take it slow.
dialogue.
They're mostly blind, but they have an excellent sense of smell and can sense vibrations through their pedipalp.
They're petty what nows?
They're pinchy things, man. The claws.
Right, got it. Claws bad.
And the tail. Don't forget the tail.
Got it.
Dylan.
What?
Seriously, man? Don't get stung. It's not a nice way to die.
I hate you.
I'll do my best.
You too, man. Watch yourself out there. Good luck.
Cool. If there's any more of those that I can shoot immediately, so we'll do that, and then dispatch with the bugs that come at me here. With the shotgun here, it's usually 2 shots per bug, which makes it really easy as long as you have good spacing and timing. I realized there was going to be a 4th one there. Not that it makes much of a difference. Traversing my way, spelunking through the caves. I think this is where I get ammo for this. Yeah. There we go. That's why I use it, is so that I can... Oh, I should have shot this first. Oh well. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to lock aim on that. Thanks for wasting a shot of my ammo, buddy. Saves point. Perfect. I know exactly why they put a save point here. Because of these noxious fumes that you can walk and run into and through. That it wants you to time pretty well, generally speaking. I don't think it's possible to really get through that without getting hurt. If it is, then the timing's very, very small, and you know, with janky Wii controls and stuff. Oh, I forgot that that was where the first one of these happens. Now I have to deal with little raptors. That's what I like the light machine gun for, and I don't have to deal with much reloading time, you know? Ironically, because light machine guns take forever to load, or to reload, but you don't have to reload as often. You usually get through a good chunk of the encounter without having to deal with anything. At least that's generally how I treat it. Because really, to be honest, the main reason why we grabbed the light machine gun is for an encounter that we'll experience a little bit later in the game. Okay, geez, guys. Give me a chance to retaliate, why don't you? But we're not to that encounter yet. But this thing does really well in said encounter. Oh. That's why we haven't really used it very much, is because it doesn't necessarily do a whole lot better than anything else inherently, except in a bunch of, you know, these kinds of being jumped by a bunch of little guys. I'm surprised that one bullet took out that guy. You just kind of have to hold out until Vortex takes you back out again. Yep, just like that. Cool. That's also the reason why it saves. It's not just for the, you know, for the gaseous fumes. It's also for that little encounter in case you die in it.
This must be the set that Doc was talking about. Now, where's that TVE?
Ooh, eerie silence. Game just went quiet. But it's right there. It's that big black bar there. Cool. So, yet another case of holding this out to shoot as many of these little mushroom things as I can. Not that very many of these can or will necessarily hurt me here, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to be a little bit cautious, in my opinion. Not that this combat encounter really runs us or requires us to run around very much either, but that's just kind of how things go. I'm going to do this anyway, because that's the way that I always play the game, and I am very much set in my ways that way. That should be, if I'm not mistaken, all of the mushroom. There's all of that, basically. Our objective is right here. Picking this up. What's in here? Oh, yep, ammo for this. Another reason why I use this for that. So, I'm gonna pick up the TVE, and now we have to defend again.
I've got to find a way to get this TVE thing back to camp.
You use this on all the bugs, and it's surprisingly good at it too, to be honest with you. There's a lot more of these holdout missions than I feel like I'm used to relative to other combat encounters. I mean, they're fine, it spaces out the gameplay a little bit. But it's definitely the case that there's not a whole lot to the game itself. But I think that's okay. I think it's fun, I like it. It's janky, it's got some bad qualities. You could say the game sucks and I wouldn't necessarily argue with you, but I like it anyway. Definitely the childhood nostalgia game that aren't really willing to disparage too much and aren't willing to get rid of entirely. It's a game I'll come back to time and time again, I'm sure. As I have for many years. Many years I have done that. Speaking of games that I've returned to a million times, I have some other Wii games that I want to do for Let's Plays. In that vein, I have a personal favorite Need for Speed game on the Wii that I want to do a little Let's Play for. There's Spore Hero that I really want to do Let's Play for. That'd be fun. Another game that I did on Wii U was Mario 3D World, Super Mario 3D World. But that was on the family Wii U as kind of a bundle. I don't actually own that myself, and if I were to do that, I would do it on the Switch version with Bowser's Fury, because I haven't even played Bowser's Fury yet, so you know, there's kind of other considerations. But there's a handful of Wii games. There's like Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which I would love to do a Let's Play for, since I'm so familiar with the game. Let's go ahead and get this out. Oh, I don't have enough ammo to go through a whole another one of these scenarios, but that's okay. I guess we'll have to survive. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. This one is mostly. That's why I hate the bug sounds in this game, dude. Or basically all the sounds of things moving around and making noise. Inconsistent on spatial audio. I don't think I've ever actually been up this way, though. I think usually I kind of stay up on that hilltop where I just was. I was trying to see if I could get to that ammo box, forgetting where it was. Oh, it's over there. I was looking in the wrong spot. See what's in here. Shotgun ammo, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I definitely don't want to pick up grenades, that's for sure. The sound it sounds like it's coming from behind me, but it's not. Or rather, it's so close to me, and not being able to see them in front of me just makes my brain assume that they have to be right in front or behind. And that's not the case. So now we move on yet again. I forget which level is the next one for sure, but I'm pretty sure I have a good idea. The next couple levels are like, yep, special delivery. Yep. I knew it. These next two levels. Oh, never mind. I have another level before the level that I thought this was. So here goes nothing, I guess. This is a case of this, of a third one coming in around me, right around the corner, just like I thought. That one I remember well enough. Eating the what's it called? Triceratops? Okay, what's in here? Oh, it's shotgun ammo. Okay. Guess I could have used shotgun for that encounter, but that's okay. No harm, no foul. I should have not used any of the ammo in this last reload for this. That gave me full ammo for this, but now reloading it, I'm going to be down 9 shots. Not that it makes that much of a difference, but, you know, it makes enough of a one for me to want to complain about it. Let me complain. We're moving on. Very bad frame rate here. Pretty gnarly noises coming from there. I'm going to want the shotgun for this guy speed jump scaring me. Especially with the Pteranodon to go with it. Very bad optimization and performance. But I mean, it is a Wii game, so, you know, that's how things go sometimes. I still really enjoy the game for what it is. This is a situation where grenades might actually be useful, but of course, like I said, I'm just not going to use those. It's not worth it. So... we'll call that good. Okay, I knew there was another one. I thought it was going to wait for me around the other side of the rock. But I had forgotten precisely how that encounter goes. That's okay. Go ahead and walk around the outside of the rock. Look at this, what is it, the cephalosaur or something like that? I forgot about that sound. It triggers memories in my mind. But I don't remember precisely what it means. I think it's because there's a dino to jump scare me up here. I think. Yep, I was right. Oh, you. Dead. Think there's more shotgun ammo? Yep. Yet another case if I should have used the shotgun, and I didn't. Okay, no, never mind. I think this is the level I thought it was. I just forgot that there was anything ahead of this portion here. Ooh! Spinosaurus. Hello. I see you. But yep. Okay, let's not run out into there, because that'll kill me.
That was too close.
True that, buddy. We're gonna come over to here. Oh man, what weapon am I gonna give up with this? I guess I'm gonna give up this, even though I haven't really used it very much. Man, that's a tough sell. But the RPG is very useful for this fight, so we are gonna pick it up. Between the light machine gun and the RPG, these are things that make this fight pretty doable. I mean, I guess this also, but not quite to the same extent. Oh. Okay, that didn't kill you either. What's funny is I think that bugs the game to the point where if you try to use standard weapons against Pteranodons for the rest of the game, it doesn't really work. So yeah, now we're moving into the next level, which is a boss fight. The one that I told you was the one that you can technically do with handguns only, but it's very difficult. So it's generally not advised to do so. Let's walk out here into a cutscene. That sounds pretty convenient, lady. Definitely pretty convenient, because there's no way that he can't get us here. But you know, whatever helps you sleep at night.
So, dinosaurs, huh?
Oh no. It's crashing. Okay, now we're jumping back in after resetting the Wii U, hoping that this will work. And if it freezes in the same spot in the cutscene, because I feel like I remember there being a game that did that a couple times. If that's this game, and that's the cutscene specifically where that ends up being a problem, I might just have to skip that cutscene. Basically, the gist of the cutscene, if I have to skip it, is that obviously Dylan and then Dr. Cyrus's daughter kind of meet up right there. They interact, obviously, you know, bugging each other a little bit. And they just go over the fact that the woman's father is alive and Brock's alive with him, and that they have to get back to the camp, basically, now that Dylan has the temporal vortex engine. With this in mind, that means that we have to escape and obviously have to fight Spike there. So that's the inciting incident for Spike. So let's see if it'll work. If I have to reset things again, then I'll just skip the cutscene this time. We'll see how well this works. Oh, I think I just skipped the. I did just skip the cutscene. Oh well. Okay, see, light machine gun here does pretty good work on this guy. You kind of just have to walk away while the weapon reloads. Tank a couple of hits. Oh man, grabbing a bunch of ammo is going to be a bad idea. Oh well, we'll use the. Oh, try to use the RPG, but miss. Using the RPG does no small amount of damage. That definitely should have been hit me. hope that I don't accidentally throw grenades and kill myself a million times again. Because that'll be the fate to avoid. If Spike gets a little bit too close, he can grab you and have you hanging upside down for a while, and that's not necessarily fate that we want either. Let's let this reload go, and then I'll grab light machine gun ammo from this box right up here. And then go right back to firing on him again. Come on. Be scared away, buddy. Thank you. Now, reload the RPG to use this right on top of you. Oh, that was just about too close. That was probably too close to have been worth trying. If it glided, it probably would have hurt me. I'm surprised I haven't been picked up by him yet. Because if you get picked up, yeah, you have to shoot the sort of bloody portions of his torso while upside down and using the tan machine gun that has 40 shots in a magazine. Using that is the effective way to get him to drop you. You have to do enough damage on him for him to drop you, otherwise you just die, he eats you. But I managed to get through without getting picked up, so that was cool. But yeah, so I'm glad I told you the gist of the cutscene, because I accidentally skipped it. I was going to try to let it play out this one time, but whatever. It works as is. But yeah, so that was, I think, level, like, 9, 10, something like that. Oh, I forgot this level just starts you off right in the thick of things with another Utah Raptor. There's going to be a second one of these guys in this level as well. Right next to each other, apparently. Oh, geez. Just throwing me around, why don't you? Okay, the first one died. That's good. Definitely a very sudden jump scare moment. They decided to make it like a little mini elite battle here. Really keep you on your toes. Glad that I didn't accidentally destroy myself with grenades through any of this. Let's throw all these, because I don't want them or need them. The crossbow again, that's cool. Go ahead and reload my light machine gun. Would have been nice to have this reloaded before I picked up ammo in that last level again. That's okay. I don't think I really want or need this anymore. Like, I guess you can use it, but it's not my go-to. So I'll pick up the crossbow for now. Even though I don't know in what ways I'm going to use this either, to be honest with you. Because I can't remember if there's even another combat encounter in this section while we're walking back up to the fort again. I guess there is. Oh, it's another Utah Raptor. It's another 2 of them. That's not good for me. Let's see how well this gun does here. Clearly not very well because of reload speed. Not enough DPS on this guy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna die here. Okay, this one died. Oh, did the other one die somewhere else? Really? I got it? That's odd. I didn't think I had. Okay, well. I guess I'll pick up the RPG again. Oh, I didn't want to shoot that. I wanted to reload. That's okay. Four Utah Raptors in one spot. That's pretty dangerous stuff, man. I honestly can't remember what all the levels are after at this point. I think this might actually be the last level we're about to enter here. No, it's not. It's not. I was going to say, there's definitely a couple more levels left.
Life to bring back a most valuable treasure.
Yep. Got it. TVE. Whatchamacallit? Big bugs? Spike?
I was referring to my daughter.
Dylan, you made it. Thank you. You risked your life for me.
You can pay me extra when we get back home. And you owe me a new plane.
Of course. Tell you what, why don't I just
Ever
write
pragmatic.
you a check now, and you can cash it in, oh, I don't know, let's say 65 million years from now.
Hey, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. It never occurred to you to tell me.
Oh, like I knew for sure that this was going to happen. Like I wanted us all to get eaten alive. Like I...
Quiet, both of you.
What's that?
The battery. Of course. The moist climate, the decades of exposure.
We must find a new power source.
What about the radios? Their batteries are still good.
No, they're not strong enough. This is an early uranium battery.
He's just holding it,
Germans were among the first to
despite the
build one so
radiation.
small. Without another fissionable power source, we're not going anywhere.
The drone. The aerial drone. I stumbled across it when I first landed. Get me a map.
What kind of drone?
I don't know. I've never seen one like it before. It's pretty smashed up, but the thing's still humming, like it's trying to transmit data back
Very
to its
convenient
home.
plotting
Show
in
me.
this game, but that's okay. I think it's fun in spite of its, you know, flaws. It's got some charms in there. Okay, cool. This is where we're at, and we spawned right next to the drone. A futuristic looking thing because the convenience of time travel. Where we get the best gun in the game. And the reason why I'm holding the shotgun
Where's
now.
that atomic battery?
I don't know, man, but I'm gonna pick up the Zeus shotgun. The thing that my family has always called it is the Zeus shotgun. Because it's a semi-automatic shotgun. Effectively fully automatic, really. If you hold down the trigger, it just keeps shooting. It's great.
Huh, still warm. So much for having children.
This is Sabrina. What's your status? Have you found the drone?
Affirmative. Right where you said it would be. I got the battery and I'm heading back.
Cool beans. Yep, so now we've got the really, really good shotgun. Even better than the first one. The first one has carried us through a large amount of the game, but not quite this one's. Not quite the way that this one's about to. Oh, I didn't realize there were two of you here. I knew I was getting jumped. Okay. Now, this is another one of those hold-off forts, but it's kind of like the one in level 4, where it's just straight away, so, you know, we'll see how well this goes. I'm gonna grab ammo, but I definitely don't want to be using grenades, which is unfortunate because I'm gonna have to just avoid using them for now. Fortunately, this one is a little bit harder to defend because there's a lot more windows. There often comes a point with this fort where it's almost easier to just not defend at all. Just let them kind of break through and, you know, make it out. I'm gonna try to throw a couple of these intentionally outdistant, just to try to get rid of them when and where I can. Okay. Oh, it's because I forgot to rebuild the barrier at this window, like a dummy. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Cool. Yep, see? Another one broke through somewhere, right here. Okay, I totally forgot about this mechanic. I haven't had to deal with it, and it killed me. Okay, so that was pretty silly of me to let myself get jumped like that. I should have just made sure he was dead before I went to try to finish the window off. Oh well, no big deal. Oh, really? You're gonna start me off at the beginning? You don't have a save point right before the fort? That's lame. I hope I can
Where's that atomic
jump
battery?
through portions of dialogue. So go ahead and switch this again.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, I can. Good. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to be a two birds, one stone thing. Dying in synchronicity, however that word's pronounced. But apparently not. I definitely don't want to use that. So I guess I will go ahead and continue using the shotgun. I did not pick up ammo. Cool of me. I tried to, but it didn't work. So, you know, in my defense. Oh, it's because I didn't pick up ammo. I was gonna say, I was like, why is it not letting me throw grenades? Because I didn't pick any up. Definitely don't want to keep this. Okay, these green guys. Not my favorite. Okay, I don't have you. Okay, you made it inside without me hearing the window break. That's not great. I'll just try not to use anymore. You? Oh, you're right on top. Cool. Thanks, frame drops, for not letting me see or be able to detect any of that. I knew there was dinosaurs getting through in this one window that isn't boarded up anymore. Okay, yeah, that's all of them getting out. Might as well just stop trying to defend since 3 of the windows are useless. Oh, look at that. It ended up working out for me. Check all these. Oh, never mind. I want to refill all of my ammo anyway, so I might as well not bother with the grenades at the moment. Wait for the LMG to reload. I definitely don't want to keep the rocket launcher. It's not going to be too super useful for me. I mean, it will be, don't get me wrong, but not like most useful. Cool. Don't worry, I remembered about you. Okay. So there's that. Saving. Checkpoint saved. Thank you. Going straight is the way we need to go, but there is a side path over here. I forget what it has. It might have RPG ammo or something random like that. I know it's got something in this direction. Very few of these side paths around. Yeah, RPG. Since I already have RPG ammo, I don't care. Especially since I don't really plan on really using it that much. I normally do against some of the bugs instead of the shotgun. But yeah. It's not the order that I wanted this to be in. Yeah, that is in the wrong order. That's not great for me. Oh well. Nothing I can really do about it now. Go ahead and use you here. This is the time when it's fun to, at least fun to use the RPG. As long as the bugs are far enough away from you, it's rather effective. Okay, cool. That clears up this mess, mostly. And then we'll go back here. Once again, I'm pretty sure there's something that we can grab over this direction. I don't know what it is. Okay, I forgot about you. What are you? Oh, was that RPG ammo like I thought it was? It was, okay. Yep, that explains it. There you go. Let us move on. Okay. This is one of the spots of the game that has really, really, really bad frame drops. Oh. Didn't really want to do that, but that's okay. Checkpoint saved. Because of these guys. Oh, jeez. Right in front of me. Okay, that wasn't so bad. But I was definitely right about the frame drops. Once again, yeah, it sounds like it's coming from behind you because you don't see anything in front of you to confirm that that's where they're coming from. Yippee. Moving on. Forgot about having to cross this log here. If you fall into all them poisonous things, even if you don't die from the drop itself, it's hard to get out of there in time to not be poisoned to the rest of the way to death. So definitely a death trap. Okay, that's not good for me actually. Yeah, this thing is well aware I'm here. Now. Right next to you. No, I guess this thing is as good as the light machine gun for this task, but you know, that's okay. Okay, this is the one that has really heavy frame drops. Nigh unplayable even. Not quite, but it sure seems like it. Oh, I forgot about these bugs. I should remember about them, but I never do. 'Cause I'm a silly goose. Cool beans. Alrighty. Moving on yet again. A lot of mixed encounters. Yep. Game definitely bugs where you can no longer shoot any of the Pteranodons with regular weapons, which is funny.
Dylan, you there? Where are you?
I'm here, but I have no idea where. I've come across some old relics.
Or I
and
guess
other
now
junk.
it'll let me
I think they're from the Civil
mod.
War.
Okay, I know where that is. There's a couple of caves around that area. Look for a tunnel leading into the surface. That'll lead you right into camp.
Yep, sure thing, boss. Go ahead and do like I normally do and shoot all the gunpowder barrels. So I don't accidentally kill myself here. Cool beans. I think this cave here is where we need to go. So let us go. Let's shoot that like I always do. There's Spike again, our good old friend. Okay. Frame drops and Wii remote aiming. Oh. Combining forces to make this extremely difficult for me. See, at least this one reloads quick. That's what makes it so good, is not having to pump in between shots, reloading super quickly, having twice as many rounds per load. Choo choo, while I wait for the bugs to come around the corner. So I can shoot a rocket choo because it's funny. Yeah. Let's not keep that out. I don't want to fire that on accident. Okay. I believe that's the end of this level. No time like the present. I'm pretty sure this is the very last level, so we're coming up right on the end. 2 episodes for this. I was wondering if it would have to be 3 just based on the amount of levels. But nope, 2 should be perfectly fine.
It lives.
When we get back, first round's on me.
Not that we'll have much time to celebrate. I've analyzed the data my father collected. He's right. In 2012, a massive temporal vortex will appear in the mid-Atlantic and begins to spread across the entire globe.
Let's get this dog and pony show on the road. I've got a check to cash. What? Come on, I'm just messing with you.
No!
Seriously, I'm just kidding. I don't even want your money anymore.
Spike!
He has found us. Time to find where my weapons are because they're all mixed up again. This is another level where this shotgun specifically is the savior. Just on account of being able to do so much damage so quickly just by holding down the trigger. It ends up being easily the most useful weapon here. It becomes the real DPS machine relative to speed to reload and stuff. And you just kind of have to avoid his head popping in every now and again. Okay, yeah, let's fire the rest of these. Oh. And just keep plowing all the damage right on in. Surprised there's no like boss music in this level. Yep, this is great. Whenever he pops his head through, then he can just do a lot more damage quickly. And he doesn't do charges on the fort when you do that, so. But the more damage he does to the fort, the harder it is to actually get a solid hit on him. Cool, let's go reload one more time.
Sabrina, get to the time
Oh,
portal.
I think we did it.
I'm not leaving
You don't have time. Leave me.
Yep, that is the end.
Come on, hurry! The portal's gonna close soon!
Rock! Go. I'll cover you. This is personal.
Dylan, we need to go! If Spike destroys the TVE before we come out the other side, there's no telling where we'll end up!
He's my friend. I'm not leaving him.
We're all leaving someone behind, Dylan. If we don't go now, their sacrifice was worthless.
Good luck, hermano. The world.
Yeah, a little
owes
bit
you
too
one.
quick of a mind change in this kind of stuff with relatively mediocre writing, but again, it's charming to me, so I enjoy it, regardless of its flaws.
Did we make it?
I'd say that's a pretty good sign.
Race ya.
Damn it, we'll die out here before anyone knows we're back. All my father's work wasted. The world has to know.
Hey, look on the bright side. Nah, I got nothing. We're screwed.
Oh, Rock.
Hey, you guys need a ride or something?
There you go.
Father, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Sabrina, you know I wouldn't rest until I could see you again.
Hell of a hood ornament you got there, buddy.
You like it? We thought it would be best to bring back some proof. Plus, the good doctor has some great recipes for roasted dinosaur.
With a real dinosaur and the time vortex engine, they'll have to believe us. But Father, how did you get the TVE working again? And to arrive almost at the same moment we did. It's just amazing.
It was simple, really. Once Rock took care of our friend here.
After I did most of the work, mind you.
Reconfiguring the TVE to repeat the same quantum wave pattern as when we sent you two back. Granted, it took us almost a year to get it right. You haven't been waiting long, have you?
You got here just in time. Just in time.
Yep, we only had to wait
What
a
do
few
we do
seconds,
about
basically.
gas for this boat? Does it even still work? Guys.
Dun dun dun. And that's the game. The RGB. Go into level selection. Yeah, it's 14 levels. That's what I thought. But it's like the first 5 levels are all, you know, the lengthiest part of the game, basically. 6 is very, very short. And then like 7 through this, you know, last 8 levels, what we just did. There's a lot of these levels which are quite short. But yeah, so there's that. Let's look at our statistics. Dinosaurs killed 439. 215 of those were Deinonychus, which would be the red ones and the green ones, I guess. The Velociraptors are the little mini guys. 85 of those. 89 scorpions. More scorpions than Velociraptors. That's surprising. Dinosaurs killed with melee attacks, 0, because a little bit too likely to end up with your reticle and your aiming just being completely borked by making the thrust motion. Dinosaurs killed with stationary weapons, 167, so those would be like the mounted ones. 0 with grenades. I killed myself with grenades a lot of times, however. Dinosaurs killed in adrenaline burst mode, okay, only 9. Would have thought it would be more, but to be fair, most of the time I did that was with bigger guys where it was meant mostly just to get a big amount of damage and quickly. Raptors killed with a single shot, 40. That's not too bad. Scorpions killed with the RPG, 9. That's why it gives you the RPG for that last level. Exploding mushrooms destroyed, 43. I think there's 44 total in the game, so I think I missed one. I don't know why I remember that number, but I might be misremembering that anyway. But yeah, that is Jurassic the Hunted. Thank you guys for watching this little 2-part Let's Play. If you did, I really appreciate it. Whatever is coming next for Let's Plays will probably start happening in July. We'll see what happens with that, or if I need to take another month while I'm still prepping some stuff. But I'm actually recording this in pretty early March, so this is going to be uploaded here like 3 entire months ahead of time. That's because I got really crazy work schedule happening in back half of April and all throughout May, and then I'm going to be taking a little mini vacation, I guess, taking like a week off in the beginning of June so that I can rest up a little bit and recover from the work and not have to deal with channel stuff. So this I decided to do after getting the Remnant 2 Let's Play finally done and taken care of so that I could have them done And then in the meantime, whatever Let's Play I end up doing next will probably be coming out soon. We'll see if I'm able to make time with that. Josh and I may get on and start doing something pretty soon after I'm back from like vacation, start recording some stuff a few weeks ahead of July so that something can come out. But again, not entirely sure what all of that is going to end up looking like. But either way, I appreciate you checking out this Let's Play. I hope you check out whatever's coming next. I hope you've been enjoying whatever music content has been continuing to come out in spite of the, you know, somewhat lower density release schedule on account of the overhaul stuff, on account of the work schedule for the last couple months. I hope that you've just overall been enjoying your time here on the second channel. If you enjoy books or anything like that, check out the main channel, and that's where I do all my book reviews and all that kind of thing. Any other review platforms that I do like written stuff on, all that stuff is linked in the description below, but that's pretty normal at this point. Thank you one final time for watching. I really appreciate it. I have been your host, King Crusoe. You can call me KC, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.